Hey guys, and welcome to another video where I show you my workstation and all the favorite things I hold in my room. And from last year, when I first did this kind of a video, I actually had way less things to show, and I'm so proud that so many things happen in my life, and every tiny piece you see in my room actually represents some sort of movement and improvement. For example, my manga collection. Ever since I started drawing manga, actually I developed a guilty pleasure of collecting as many art books as I can. So I have even like Fullmetal Alchemist and Soul Calibur, well, Soul Eater, sorry, and a lot of different things like Imagine FX is actually one of my favorite series of artistic tutorial magazines, and there's also a couple of Gothic Lolita magazines as well, and of course my Manga Crash course book and a vintage Wings manga magazine from 1992 and 3, which is like something I'm really proud of getting, because there's so many old styled manga in there, so I'm really proud to have a few of the rare mangas as well. And of course some of my favorite mangas like Dogs and Tiger and Bunny, and I always like keeping a lot of manga and art books in paper so that I can have a lot of different references to styles and just read and observe the different styles and frames. And there's also a book by the author of one of my future books. Actually, I illustrated a Japanese learning book with my teacher Divna, and we're awaiting for our babies to arrive soon. So next to my Manga Crash course, Serbian kids will also have manga styled Japanese learning books. And of course, ever since I started cosplaying as Hanji from Attack on Titan with Ori and Damien and a lot of my other students and our Orisor group, I've been getting a lot of these beautiful crazy Hanji trinkets like keychains and buttons and beautiful little figurines and art books are my guilty pleasure. And of course a lot of other merchandise, of course Ymir and Krista OTP. So yeah, I got a lot of fun little details all about Hanji, and of course there's this tiny little hidden Orisor card in here as well. As for my workstation, everything here is a bit cluttered up. I have a sexy Levi mouse pad, guilty pleasure, sorry about that. And also my favorite pair of actually earphones, which are decorated by my very good friend Stasha with tiny candy. I love these headphones. They're custom made by a wonderful friend and I really adore her for it. And now to go to the tools section, I just need to remove this and throw it away ceremoniously and see what's up in my small drawers. I used to have them almost empty. Now they're overfilling. My friend Kimie actually sent to me this card looking thing, but when you open it you actually have a small set of pencils inside. That's the similar traveling pack as these watercolors. I adore taking on vacation so that I can do watercolors. These are actually wooden pencils. And of course my favorite tool in the world, the Japanese Fude pen with a flexible brush tip. And in this drawer I have a ton of Sakura Pigma brush pens and fine liners. I even found in Turkey, I found this little gem It's actually a calligraphy pen. These are fantastic for drawing and sketching. I even found an Artline 0.05 fine liner. These are the most thin, the thinnest ones I ever found so far. Next to those, I have like random stuff, you know, things you need. No, I'm not a smoker, if you're asking about the lighter. I actually use it to burn off the edges of threads when I do cosplays, costumes and sewing. And of course, there's a ton of Copics and flex markers in these drawers, so that I always have every color I need. As for my work area, it's about this. So this is my table. I have my screen and my web camera, and there's a holder for the web camera, so when I'm not using it for Skyping, I actually transfer it up here and it's directly looking at my keyboard. As for other things, there's always my Hanji figurine and Hanji holder for tiny notes, and my tablet for references. Of course, I'm blind as a bat, so I always need glasses, and my little Harry Potter themed place where I have this little Harry Potter notepad for writing down things I need to do. Thank you, Dum Dum, for giving me one. And these little letters which I write to my fans and followers and commissioners. I always leave a cute note or send a note on a piece of paper to everybody who's supporting me and ordering my drawings online. And of course some wax stamps to make it all even more magical. I even have a wax stamp set of Hogwarts stamps. As for other tools, I always need my trusty scalpel and black marker, and of course I have these beautiful Uchiwa fans from Japan, and behind them, and a ton of notes, I actually have my different types of papers. As for the workstation, I have some different types of papers here as well. This is the one I'm using the most on any kind of a video, and here is actually a plank that I used to set up my entire area for recording. There's also a Tokyo traveling guide which a friend from Japan sent to me. She really wants us to go there and have some fun with her, so I hope one day soon we will be able to. And here is several of actual real strong lights which I use to record my videos. Like there's light number 1, light number 2, and light number 3, which is actually a daylight lamp. But no matter how much those are strong and they burn my eyes out, actually the best lighting there is this, the outside, the real lighting. But yeah, we can't always record stuff during the day, so I have to improvise. Of course, there is this beautiful stylized Hanji mic papers I got from Japan, and this is a little box fans from China gave me, and I use it for my tools. It's a really handy box, and in this box I actually am holding some of the most genius pens ever. I got these from Japan and they are amazing. They have really brushy brush pens. They're not like gummy like, they're actual brushes, so they have little fibers. And of course a necessary black CD marker. there's also a lot of other markers and fine liners in here. And of course, in my trusty Hanji pencil case, I have my ultimate selection of favorite pencils and tools. I'm in love with this particular pen. It's a Pilot dual pencil, and on one side there's a gray, squishy, like really soft end of a pencil, like a miniature brush tip, and on the other side I have a regular black but smaller brush tip. So these two are perfect for sketching and doodling, and so nice to work with. And of course my trusty technical pen and my Mapad Softy eraser and a Fude pen I got from Japan from a dear friend. Thank you so much, Ken-san. Actually, this is a Copic Fude brush pen, which actually is a brush. It actually contains small fibers and it's amazing. My autofocus, well, focus on this thing is a bit difficult, but it's an amazing pencil and I can't wait to work with it more. And of course the standard set, the 0.1 fine liner and a white jelly pen. And if you're interested in where to get these things, I already listed them in the description, so you guys don't have to ask me about where I got these. Okay, moving on. Yeah, this is currently my bed, and when you do cosplay, you really have your work cut out for you. I'm currently preparing, these are all fabrics for a custom-made 3DMG holder I need to make for our 3DMG we just recently received from Japan. It's an official 3DMG set, and it's equipped with all of these mechanisms and parts, so it will be the closest thing to the original 3DMG. I'm so excited, and I really want to make a really quality bag for this thing. And there's a small mountain of candy. Let me tell you, Japanese love their Attack on Titan and candy. So yeah, anybody who's willing to share some candy with me, my place is always open. And of course there's my huge library of additional art books, and there's also this 1000 steampunk creations I got from Sanya and Marina, my beautiful students. And of course my small but, well, not so humble collection of figurines of my favorite characters, like Kotetsu from Tiger and Bunny, and even the chibi one. And of course Goku. I really love Goku. He's the only character I actually prefer in the English version. And Levi, and of course I love Maid, and Cat Loki is something, one of the most adorable things I ever saw in my life. And of course Miku, and a teeny tiny Kill la Kill protagonist I got from my assistant Marina. And that's about it, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one small thing. My small obsession of two things: Power Rangers and Alice in Wonderland. I actually have been collecting Alice in Wonderland things ever since I saw Gwen Stefani's Harajuku Alice in Wonderland video. So I got from a really dear friend from Japan a handmade bag. She also sent me Alice in Wonderland earrings and a potion. I am just too sad to open this bottle because it looks so adorable. And again, my friend Stasia, who did a custom box with like a tiny kitchen on it. And a dear friend from Turkey actually got me this Alice in Wonderland notebook, actually moleskin notebook. I still don't know why they're so popular, but I will find out. And of course, this is actually my jewel of the collection, and 19th century authentic antique unicorn stamped Victorian tea set, and I even got to drink tea from it, and believe me, it's delicious. And for the end of this geeky tour, Johnny Young Bosch, one of the heroes of my childhood, actually signed an autograph for me, and I'm so grateful for my American friends for sending me his autograph. He even dedicated it to me, so I'm so happy about it. So yeah, thank you guys for seeing my working mess. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and see you guys next time.